have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Can a man become a woman?
No.
No?
No.
What about a transgender?
No. If you want to become a lady but you're a man, you have something wrong in your mind. Something wrong in your family, something wrong in you.
What about if someone was non-binary?
Come again?
Non-binary?
You're not a woman, you're not a man. He's saying we have never seen things like those. For a man, he has a penis. For a woman, he has a vagina.
What if it's a woman with a penis?
Both?
All of this so-called knowledge that we have acquired, and we're now saying men can become women and women can become men. It's absolute lunacy. And I find this video very interesting, and it just shows you that people in the West have become too smart for their own good, that they've become really stupid.
I hired you to wear the mask.
Oh, well, I'm an anti-protester.
An anti-protester?
Yeah, normally we have a bunch of Christians up here screaming at us, and so when they tell everyone they're going to hell...
What did it say? Free hugs from Satan. Oh, what's the other side say? To hell with judgy Christians. Okay, got you. Why Satan?
Because it makes fake Christians freak out.
Oh, got you. Fake Christians freak out. Got you.
The people that are really interested in judging other people, it upsets them.
Got you. Okay. Yeah.
Because they like to tell everyone they're going to hell when in fact, you know.
Yeah. So like fake Christians. So
you know, like somebody who would come to a Pride event and then try to push their bullshit on everybody else, kind of like you're doing and your cameraman.
Yeah.
It's that kind of shit.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. What about real Christians though?
I haven't met one of you in many, many, many years.
Yeah, but you met them before?
I've met a few.
What was the difference, you think, between real Christians and a fake?
They didn't walk
fake
around
Christian?
telling everybody they were Christian. They just acted Christ-like and then left everybody the hell alone.
I'm tired of the ABCD community talking about how people are judgmental when that would mean you are also judgmental because you are judging them on being judgmental. Being judgmental is not a bad thing, and every single human being engages in judgment. It would be stupid of you not to be judgmental, and it makes absolutely no sense. But because these people have been so propagandized and they just follow the nonsense that they've been taught, they all repeat the same thing. All they do is repeat buzzwords to try and shame you while they also engage in the same thing that they are shaming you for. You can't judge, yet they'll be the ones to judge. You can't push your opinions down other people's throats, yet they'll be pushing their opinion and putting their flags and everything everywhere and pushing their opinions down people's throats. They engage in everything they say you should not engage in, which makes absolutely no sense and shows how ignorant they really are. But hey, don't judge me though.
Transgender boys who might not have their own money to go buy tampons, if they're provided free in the bathroom, it's a huge plus.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself whatever you want.
Cis men don't menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive to cis women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body menstruated at
if
some
your
point
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary? We're
not
excluding
men.
a whole group of people
They're women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men. You are not a man. You can pretend to be a man, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Live your life and tell me what a man is.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an example when we've learned sex and gender identity are they're completely different things?
They're not completely different.
They are
things.
completely different.
Completely different words.
Sex is what you're born with, the sexual reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept that
things.
distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it up.
These are the crazy discussions we are having in 2024, where we're saying that men can become women and women can become men, and we're saying all sorts of nonsense. And by we, I don't mean myself. I mean these crazy people who have these crazy ideologies saying that you can switch between your gender, which is absolute nonsense.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So they don't do anything to you. They don't say anything to you They're racist simply because they leave the hot tub? Maybe that woman doesn't want her and her daughter, who's just a little girl, to be filmed in their bathing suits in the background of some video with a girl twerking her ass. You know, just because you're comfortable filming yourself doing this absolute nonsense to post on social media doesn't mean everybody else is too. And did you stop to think of the consequences of calling someone racist on that woman, on her job, in her community? Or how about that little girl? What if her classmates see this and they all start to bully her for it? No, because all you care about is making yourself out to be a victim, which you're not, just to get some likes and attention on social media. And then you go and you pin this video to the top of your page as if this is something to be proud of? Seriously? You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Of course, let's play the race card because that's all we love to do. Let's play victim because that's the best thing to do, and people get praised for playing victim. It's not the fact that you're recording people who don't want to be recorded and doing some stupid dance while you're recording them. It must be because you're black. No, it's really because you're engaging in stupidity and people don't want to be in the stupidity that you're engaging in. Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified whenever one of my videos come out. Like the video as much as possible, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter at YinkaThatGuy. Let us get back into the video.
Black, white, Muslim, black, white, Muslim sandwiches. I'm gay, I'm a trans. Refugees are welcome here. Play it loud, play it clearer. Refugees are welcome here. Play it loud, play it clearer. Massive, tired of it. Tired of it. When I say refugees, you say matter. Refugees, refugees. We want justice. We want justice. We want peace. We want peace. And we want justice. We want justice. We want peace. We want peace. We want justice. We want justice. We want peace.
Three days a week, she taught LGBTQ curriculum in her class. How many of those students are excelling in that classroom? Is everybody in that class getting A's in math, English, grammar, social studies? That we can dedicate 3 days a week to teach 8-year-olds about sexual orientation? I don't care what kind of sex is being discussed. The word sexuality, nudity, does not belong in the ears in a classroom of 8-year-old kids. And when a parent showed their concern, what does this teacher do? Completely disregards and goes behind the parent's back trying to find ways of how to continue these lesson plans. If you guys want to talk about including all, listening to all, every student matters, our kids matter too. And we don't want those subjects being taught to children who are just 8 years old.
It's clear to see that they don't care about teaching kids anymore. They don't care about giving information or knowledge to people. All they're bent on doing is pushing an agenda and forcing their opinions down people's throats. It's funny how these will be the same people to say other people are forcing their agenda down other people's throats when that's the exact thing that they're doing. You can't walk around in Western countries without seeing all of this woke ABCD nonsense.
What is a woman?
Somebody who identifies as a woman.
So can I become a woman?
Do you have gender dysphoria?
Thankfully, no.
Then no.
Oh, but so only if you have gender dysphoria you can identify as a woman?
No. Because...
Well, anyone could have gender dysphoria. Do you think chromosomes have anything to do with determining what a female is?
Yes.
Okay, so then where does the gender dysphoria come into place?
I think that sex and gender are different things.
Right, but then what is a woman?
Somebody who identifies as a woman.
So anyone can be a woman at any single time?
You've asked me this question. It's still no.
These people don't even understand the stupidity of their own arguments. They even get confused on what it is that they're talking about, and I don't blame them. But it just goes to show you how propagandized they are, that they believe in this absolute nonsense of this Looney Tunes baloney.
I, as a plus size girl, wouldn't date someone who's plus size. Because
why is that?
because I want a guy who I can look at and admire and be like, oh, you know, like, I would like to be that way. I would like to date someone who's fit, obviously, because I want them to be strong and, you know, all this stuff. They can also help me improve in my fitness journey, because I truly believe that when you're in a relationship with someone, you two influence each other so much. And I would like someone who can kind of help me in an area that maybe I'm struggling in.
But what if you're with a guy?
I'm just going to leave everyone to comment down below what you guys think of what she just said, because what she said was absolute stupidity.
What do you think about men who wear makeup?
You can't put it into boys.
Who said?
The penguin over there.
The penguin? The penguin believes in binary gender roles? I love it.
White privilege fucking exists.
What privilege do I have that you don't have that is based on skin color, not on wealth or socioeconomic status?
The fact that you are sitting here with like little to no education trying to talk to people about white privilege is white privilege.
You served our country, which deserves to be applauded. And you have lived a life of a victor, and you have the gumption to tell me you're a victim without evidence. You were not able to cite one thing that you cannot do that I can do. If you make good choices, you will get those choices rewarded. And you brought zero evidence except an argument from an authority and an insult to my lack of a college degree, of which I am so proud of, because I'm not indoctrinated because I didn't go to college. Thank you very much for the next person. Thing that you can't do that I can do.
That's a fallacy.
Name one thing that I can do.
I don't know. I can't make a whole fucking dollar.
What? You can't? Why?
Oh my god.
Boo-hoo, I'm a victim, woe is me. Stop all of this nonsense. Asians perform better than white people, but I don't hear black people going around talking about Asian privilege. You're just lazy and you love to complain about everything is all it really is.